This is for educational purposes only. Our group grants permission to our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardines, to use this as educational material.
Good day everyone. Before I start, let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever wondered why people choose to leave their home, country and move to another place? Maybe for work, for study, or simple to find a better life. So today, I will explain the idea behind this movement. My assigned topic is the definitions of global migrations. So, the definition of global migrations refers to the movement of people from one another country across international borders. So, this movement can be temporary or permanent depending on the person's purpose. So, people migrate for many reasons such as finding better jobs, opportunities, getting higher educations, or living in a safer environment, or improving their overall quality of life. So, in today's world, global migrations has become more common because travel is faster, communication is easier, and many countries offer opportunities that attract people from different parts of the world. So, these opportunities can be economic, political, cultural, or social. So, some factors push people to leave their home country while others pull them toward a country that offers better chances. So in simple words, ang global migration is when people move from their own country to another country to work, live, work, or study. So that's all everyone. Again, my name is Decadit Bilar. Thank you for listening.
Global migration. Global migration refers to the movement of people across countries due to different political, economic, cultural, and social factors. In a globalized world, migration has become more common and affects both sending and receiving nations. Political factors. Political factors greatly influence migration. People often flee due to war, conflict, political persecution, or weak governance. Countries experiencing civil unrest usually have high migration outflows. Economic factors. One of the strongest drivers of migration in economics, people move to other countries looking for better job opportunities, higher wage, and improved living conditions. Economic inequality between countries pushes individuals to migrate. Cultural factors. Cultural connections also shape migration flows. Shared language, religion, and historical ties make it easier to migrate to relocate. Former colonies, for example, often migrate to their former colonizers due to familiar culture. Social factors. Social reasons include access to better education, healthcare, and quality of life. Family reunification is also a major factor. Many migrants move abroad to join relatives already living there.
Global migration today. In the contemporary world, migration patterns include overseas Filipino workers or OFW, the global spread of diaspora communities, and the issues of brain drain. They show how interconnected labor and societies have become. OFW experiences. OFWs face both challenges and opportunities, may experience homesicknesses and cultural adjustment, but they also support the Philippine economy through remittances. Their sacrifices highlighted the social cost of migration. In conclusion, global migration is shaped by push and pull factors across political, economic, cultural, and social dimensions. As globalization continues, migration will remain an essential part of global society.
We will talk about the four main types of global migration.
Migration simply means the movement of people from one place to another and continues to shape the world today. Internal migration. The first type is internal migration. This happens when people move within same country. For example, families moving from rural areas to big cities to find better jobs, education, and services. Internal migration can lead to rapid growth in urban areas and can also bring challenges like overcrowding. The second type is international migration. This involves moving from one country to another. People migrate for work, education, or join relatives abroad. Countries benefit from cultural diversity and skilled workers, while the migrants often send money back home to support their families.
Voluntary migration. The third type is voluntary migration. This happens when the people choose to move by their own decision. It may be because of better job or opportunities, higher income, or improved living condition. And voluntary immigration usually reflects a person or goals and dreams for a better life. The last type is forced migration. This occurs when people have no choice but to leave their homes during war, precaution, natural disaster, or extreme poverty. Example, including for even conflict or families displaced by typhoon or earthquake. Forced migration is a serious humanitarian issue because people often live with the little to nothing.
So the four types of global migration are internal, international, voluntary, and forced migration. Each type shows how people respond to different social, economic, and environmental conditions. Migration continues to shape the societies, influence cultures, and change the way we live today.
Good day, everyone. Today, we will talk about a very important global issue, why there is global migration. Global migration refers to the movement of people from one country to another, either temporarily or permanently. But the big question is, why do people migrate? What are the reasons behind this worldwide movement? So, millions of people across the world leave their home countries. Every year, some migrate by choice, while others are forced to leave due to difficult situation. In this discussion, we will clearly explain the major reason why global migration happens and how it affects people's lives in the world. So number one is economic reason. The most reason for migration is economic opportunity. Many people move because they want a better job, higher salary, a better future for the family. If life is hard in their home country, lisod ang panginabuhi, walay trabaho or gamay ra ang sweldo. They research for opportunities abroad. Migrants work as nurses, seafarers, domestic workers, engineers, IT professionals, and more. By working abroad, they can send money back home, improve their family's life. This is called remittance, and it helps the economy of their country. So number two is safety and security. Another major reason is safety. Some people leave their country because of war or conflict, political issue, high crime rate, persecution, or discrimination. When people's lives are in danger, they have no choice but to migrate to protect themselves and their families. These peoples are called refugees or asylum seekers. They look for countries where they can live peacefully and safely without fear. So for example, people from war-torn countries like Syria or Ukraine migrate to Europe, to America to seek protection. So number three, education. Education is also a powerful reason for migration. Many students travel abroad because they want high-quality education, modern facilities, global training and skills, better jobs opportunity in the future. They believe in the studying abroad gives them a stronger foundation and a competitive advantage in their careers. Education opens doors to success. It helps them achieve their dreams. Example, scholarship in Japan, Canada, or Australia are common reason why students migrate.
So number 4, family reunification. Some people migrate just to be with their loved ones. They follow family members who are already working or living abroad. This is called family reunification, and it's one of the most common reason migration. Number 5, globalization. Because of technology and fast transportation, traveling is easier today. The world is more connected, so it is easier to apply for jobs or study abroad. This is called globalization, and it makes migration more possible. Number 6, environmental factors. Climate change, floods, droughts, and natural disaster can force people to leave their homes. These people are called environmental migrants because they move for survival.
Today, I will discuss the topic about advantage of the sending and receiving countries. So, global migration is an influence by a political instability, economic inequality, culture aspirations, and social expectation, all of which shape the decision of OFWs seeking better opportunities abroad. People often move to find safety, higher wage, and improved living. Experiences show how OFWs make significant sacrifices such as leaving loved ones and adapting to the new environment in pursuit for more secure and for fulfilling life. Migration brings important advantage to both sending and receiving countries. For the Philippines, OFW remittance boost household welfare, support education, and contribute greatly to national development. OFW also return with the new skills and global exposure that strengthen the local workforce. Meanwhile, receiving the countries benefit from migrants who feel labor shortage, sustain key industries, and enrich culture diversity through exchange of language, tradition, and perspective.
So today, I will discuss the topic about the disadvantage of the sending and receiving countries. The global movement of people shaped by political instability, economic inequality, cultural expectations, and social pressures create significant disadvantage for sending countries like the Philippines. Large-scale migration can result in brain drain, weakening the local workforce as skilled professionals leave. Families also face emotional strain from long-term separation, and OFW themselves often struggle with challenges abroad such as homesickness, cultural adjustment, discrimination, and sometimes unfair labor conditions due to their vulnerable status. Receiving countries also experience disadvantage linked to political, economic, cultural, and social factors. Sudden increases in migrant populations may lead to social tension, cultural misunderstanding, and added pressure on public services like healthcare, housing, and education. Migration issues can also become politicized, fueling divisions or anti-migrant sentiment. Disadvantages show how both sending and receiving countries face complex challenges as global migration continues to reshape societies.